We have 1 minute on the clock, 50 seconds to the Resident Evil showcase. Resident Evil Village, first person. That's Resident Evil 8. And then maybe a teaser to Resident Evil 4 remake. Hopefully. That'd be really nice. I mean, that's the only two things I can think about. Maybe they will also say that Resident Evil 8 will have VR, like 7 did. Which, if that's the case, I might play it on PC on my Oculus VR if they do that. I wonder if this is pre-recorded or if it's live. Rating pending to mature. 17. As Village, I think, yeah. Resident Evil Showcase.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to our Resident Evil Showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, here to give you a closer look into what Capcom has coming up for the Resident Evil franchise.
Brittany
We'll be
Brombacher?
kicking things off with some brand new content and an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay that you do not want to miss. So without further ado, let's get started.
World premiere.
Hey now, think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I think this is a continuation of 7
I know.
with
We hardly talk about
Ethan. But Chris was also in the last cutscene of 7. So I think you still play as Ethan in this one.
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Sounds like a witch.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg.
Heisenberg was
Because he
the...
is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him... No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down.
The Resident Evil engine though is really damn good. Like, it looks really good, the graphics and everything.
Someone please tell me, what the hell is going on here?
No.
They used that for Devil May Cry too.
Blood and death.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's cool. Another bee lady? Wasn't there one in 7?
Well, Ethan Winters. There you are.
It's cool, they have like a lot of different creatures and stuff there.
Who the fuck are you?
That's what I would have said.
Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters.
Huh.
That was amazing, but I still have so many questions. Like, when can I pre-order this thing? Perhaps producer Pete Fabiano has some answers for us.
I don't like the
Let's
Resident
see what
Evil
he
is
has to
first
say.
person either, but I understand that it gets more intense when it's first person
Hey
for a
everyone,
horror game.
I'm Pete Fabiano, producer on Resident Evil Village.
So
When we
that's
first
okay.
announced Resident Evil Village back in June, we only mentioned PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. I'm happy to announce we've been working hard to bring the survival horror experience onto current generation consoles as well. Resident Evil Village will also be coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One day and date with next gen.
Okay.
The PS4 version can be upgraded for free to the digital PS5 version.
That's good.
And the Xbox One version gives you free access to the game on Xbox Series X through Smart Delivery. It's also my pleasure to tell you exactly when you can get your hands on the game. Resident Evil Village will be available worldwide
May 7th.
on May 7th, 2021, with pre-orders kicking off today. Alongside the standard edition, we have a few other options for the game. First, we have the Digital Deluxe Edition, available on all platforms. Players will be able to heighten their survival horror experience with extra content, including in-game items that call back to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. There's also a collector's edition for consoles that includes all the deluxe edition content, as well as a striking figure of Chris Redfield, a steelbook case, poster, and art book. And for those of you who haven't played the previous entry, we have the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard bundle. This lets you get your hands on the award-winning RE7 while you wait for Resident Evil Village.
They won best VR game.
Pre-order any of these editions, and you'll be able to get your hands on both the Mr. Raccoon weapon accessory and their survival resource pack, which will offer additional support during the first few hours of gameplay. Finally, digital pre-orders from
I don't think 7 was worse than
will receive an exclusive
5 was
Resident
pretty
Evil
bad.
Village mini soundtrack.
All right, I've been waiting for this. I know you've been waiting for this. It's time for the world premiere first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Alongside this first look, we have Pete Fabiano back to offer some insights as well. Let's take a look.
I felt like it was horror in 7, even though it was first person, but 5 and
Now
6,
we're here to give
well,
you an
Call of Duty.
first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay.
With like rush, you know, and shoot, and the war.
Just
And
like in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, you'll be taking control.
this looks like
of
Resident Evil
Ethan
4
Winters. You'll make your way from the
at the
village to the
environment.
castle. Players will need to get in and search for their kidnapped daughter. As you've noticed by now, Resident Evil Village keeps the first-person perspective. We think it really draws players into the detailed world we've created.
That's what I said. Like for the horror factor, it's better to have first person.
You'll see a lot of
Shit
those
ton
little
of
details
details.
come to life here.
Yeah.
The team put a ton of effort into creating a truly authentic feel.
I saw details like right away.
From art design to technology.
I don't know what they're
everything
running
ties
this
in
on,
great
but it looks
and
like it's
creates
30
some beautiful
FPS.
visuals.
But it could just be the showcase. This has to be 60 FPS on next gen.
Now it's time to meet some of the castle denizens. As you'd expect, a warm welcome's not really what's in store for Ethan.
Man blood.
How the hell does Ethan survive all this shit? It's like Bruce Willis.
Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's
Was her
see
brother
how
that the
special
old guy
you
in 7?
Shifting gears a bit, we're finally going to show off some combat.
Oh god. It's probably gonna be an entertaining stream. This looks fucking creepy.
It's not just about shooting. Guarding will also be an important part of the game.
Guarding? Okay.
Each type of enemy has their own distinct way of fighting,
What
so you'll need
the-
to change up your strategy to defeat them. Everyone knows what to do with red barrels, right?
Even though they don't explode in real life.
Some of you will remember a similar management system in Resident Evil 4. This time around, we've added crafting, which allows you to create items such as first aid and ammo.
Good.
There's also an assortment of weapons to find and utilize throughout the game.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 had the same system where you had to place a shotgun, like you had to fit your inventory like that.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone has heard of the likes of you.
The merchant makes a return. This time he's known as the Duke. You'll be going to him to buy and sell weapons, amongst other things.
Oh, you can upgrade like Resident Evil 4. There are a lot of Resident Evil 4 stuff in there.
You'll often find him in different situations each time you encounter him. He's an interesting fella.
Big boy. Gunpowder.
Smash away with your trusty knife. There's plenty of items to find in your travel. Wait, do you hear that?
The knifing is
and
very
we've also
iconic.
got extra objectives outside of the main ones.
Collectibles.
Of course, it goes without saying that there'll be plenty of puzzles to solve for players to move forward. Oh, and plenty of surprises to keep you on your toes.
That wouldn't scare me, there's some beasts.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch.
Well, that's one way to end the video. Now that we've shown you what's in store for Resident Evil Village, let's take a look at the exclusive PlayStation 5 demo.
Exclusive?
For this demo, players won't be playing as Ethan, but as a character we're referring to as the Maiden. Unlike the actual game, this experience doesn't feature combat or even blocking.
Is this a demo to showcase like the game and the frame rate and shit? Okay.
We're hoping to have players get a real feel for the visuals and audio as they take the Maiden on her journey to find a way out of the castle. And you can download the exclusive demo on PlayStation 5 today. Of course, we want as many people as possible to get a chance to play. So we'll have a separate new demo available on all platforms, ready for sometime this spring.
We'll play that later or
this
after
year marks
this.
the 25th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise, with the very first game releasing in Japan back on March 22nd, 1996. Since then, the series has expanded well beyond the realm of video games. From toys and board games, to CG movies, to live-action Hollywood films, Resident Evil has become a cultural icon.
The first like
Resident
2 or 3 movies was really good.
Surprises around every corner, so let's pass it along to producer Tsuyoshi Kanda to hear more about what you can expect in 2021.
I think like the first Resident Evil movie was like the first good game
Earlier
movie.
this month, we started inviting players to join a closed beta test. The test won't happen until later next week, but I want to use this chance to reveal more details. With the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil coming on March 22nd, we are excited to celebrate this milestone with our fans. Last September, we showed off a piece of key art showcasing some of Resident Evil's iconic characters to start the celebration. Now, I'm happy to announce what was behind that. Let's take a look.
I think his English was pretty good. Like a lot of them use translators and stuff when they talk, like, and they just talk in their native language. His English was pretty good. Is it like a multiplayer? Reverse? It's like they're doing Super Smash with just every Resident Evil character.
Our Reverse is one of the ways we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the franchise. showcasing so many of the characters that fans love. It'll be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village. So be sure to follow the Resident Evil social channels for the latest news.
Yes, I don't think anyone would have bought that.
Check out the official website for even more details.
World premiere.
On behalf of Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft, congratulations to the Resident Evil team on their 25th anniversary. We can't wait to get our hands on our reverse. For the occasion, we are bringing a celebration to our game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. For a limited time, you will be able to collect some of the iconic outfits and items from the original Resident Evil trilogy. Everyone that logs in during the event will get Leon Kennedy's Raccoon Police Department outfit as a warm-up.
Okay.
Let's have a look at some of these.
That's cool for Division fans. Me and Ines tried Division 2 a little bit. I mean, it was okay. It was definitely better than Ghost Recon. Infinite Darkness.
バイオハザードの映像作品にてプロデューサーを務めていますカプコンの小林博之です。昨年発表しましたフル 3DCG アニメーション
3D CG animated film. Oh, is that the one I wanted to see? I think so.
ゲームでおなじみのレオンとクレアが活躍する物語となっております。時間軸はバイオハザード4の後の
It's the one you said you were watching it with me, Rachel.
レオンがスーツ姿でとある場所でゾンビ
That was
事件
coming
に
to
巻き込まれ
Netflix.
ます。この作品はですね、Netflix にて全世界、配信になりますので皆さんお楽しみください。
They announced the release date? Or no?
Wow, a lot's been happening, and
The
I hope
animated
you
movie is
enjoyed
actually
watching.
pretty good.
But
I've
if you missed
seen
anything along the
almost
way,
everyone,
don't
I
worry.
think.
Keep an eye on the Resident Evil social channels and official website, which will be sharing everything from today's show. As a quick reminder, Resident Evil Village is available for pre-order starting today for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and Steam for PC.
Yeah,
And
2021,
don't forget,
but
PlayStation 5 owners get a sneak peek through downloadable content available worldwide starting today. It has been an absolute honor to celebrate the amazing Resident Evil.
then you say,
leading up to
but
its
we have one
25th
more thing,
anniversary
and then
with
you show
all of
Resident Evil
across
4
the globe.
remake, right?
I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and thank you so much for watching.
Right?
Until next time.
Just got. Are you serious? There's nothing on Resident Evil 4? No way. Boo. That does it. Village looks cool. Like the highlight was everyone was waiting for was Resident Evil 4 remake. Lame. What? RE4? RE4 remake? RE4? Come on, see? There is no RE4? RE4? RE4 remake? Like, that's what everyone's waiting for, man. That's Alright, well, we can check out that demo though. But still, like, it's so cool to watch.